Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, for those of you joining for the first time today. All right guys, I'm gonna make a quick video today. Not a lot happened today. It stayed, it stayed right around that $5 range for a little while this morning, and then it dipped down and it hit a low of 505, or it opened at 505. It hit a low of $4.62, which is just about what it closed at. But that was the low that it hit today. There might have been some like wicks of candles that went a little bit lower, but that's not what the low was at. It's kind of what I said yesterday, right? Like, I don't think we're going to be dropping back down to that level. I was watching it kind of touched down at that level, and then it bounced up and then touched down at level. It kind of dipped down. It's looking for this area to be, I think, a new support. We're going to watch and see what kind of happens over the next couple of days, because there are some things that are happening in the market that could affect this, and we're going to have to just see what happens, right? So we know how it goes. We've been here long enough, so we know that even when things are supposed to happen, sometimes they don't, because the people that are actually making this thing go down are throwing everything they have at it because they have to. All right, guys. So right now in after hours, we're up 7.11%. So it is showing some movement in the aftermarket hours, and we will see what happens in the morning. I was up again this morning at like 1:30, and I was like, all right, cool. Like it's right what I thought it was going to do today. And so I went back to sleep. Didn't take any screenshots. I was tired and I was ready to just go back to bed. Guys, today the volume was still very high, right? Like the average volume, which has increased a lot over, like the average volume number has increased a lot over the last 3 days. And it's at 42 million shares a day average. Before Monday, the average volume was like 17 or 20 million shares or something like that. So like it's gotten crazy because it's a 3-month average. Today there was 128 million shares traded, almost 129 million shares traded. There's still some time left in the after hours market, so we'll see what happens. But again, it's a ton of shares that are still being traded of the stock. It's all looking good, guys. We don't have to worry about it. We're just going to sit here and watch and see what happens. All right, guys? Guys, hit that subscribe button, like and share this video, and let's just keep building this community. There's a lot of you out there that I think are, you guys are awesome. You guys are diamond handing the crap out of this, and I talk to you guys, and I see it, and I know what you guys are going through, and I'm just here to help motivate you guys and to support what you guys are doing, what we've been doing for 3 years, right? Like, this is a fun time for it because we're seeing some movement, some things happening. So it just lets you know that like we are on the right path, right? Like Roaring Kitty coming back, it was a at the right time, and I think like there's a lot of stuff that's being talked about it, right? Like there's a lot of things that are being said about the amount that he's posting, and that it's a countdown to something. Some people are saying it's a countdown to the CAT system that's supposed to be implemented at the end of this month. Some people are saying it is a countdown to what is happening tomorrow. So we're going to talk about that for just a second, guys. Tomorrow, long-term equity swaps are supposed to expire, so they will. There could be something that happens with that. So basically, the expiration of long-term equity swaps can influence a stock's price through associated hedging activities and adjustments by market participants, leading to buying or selling pressure. The impact depends on the size of the positions relative to the stock's average trading volume and overall market liquidity. So it's like all these other, it's options contracts that are expiring, but that were bought like 3 years ago, or at least more than a year ago, and those are expiring tomorrow. So there's a possibility of them. They're going to have to hedge for them without knowing what is going to happen with the people who own these positions, right? There are still a ton of call options in the money, and there's more waiting to be in the money at $5. So there's a lot of hedging that is possibly going to have to take place tomorrow. So we'll see where that goes. I want to talk one more time. I mentioned it yesterday, guys. I want to talk one more time about why you should stop listening to what people say about that Adam Aaron killed the squeeze or killed the squeeze this week. Number one, I said it yesterday. I'll say it again. It's all over. A bunch of people are saying it now too. If Adam Aaron killed the squeeze, who killed the squeeze in GameStop? Because that both happened at the same time, right? It was not that. That being said, on Monday, May 13th, 2024, AMC Entertainment Holdings completed its previously disclosed at-the-market equity offering launched on March 28th. So on March 28th, they put into plan the equity offering to raise approximately $250 million by the sale of 72.5 million shares. So that being said, so in the at $3.45 a share, on Monday, when the stock price was rising, there were 78 million shares that got put in, or 72 million shares that got put into the market. And we rose like crazy. So when you look at the release from yesterday that says that on May 14th, they entered into privately negotiated exchange agreements. So the other 23 million shares didn't get sold into the market yet. It's just an agreement that got created. So guys, don't buy into the fact that that's what killed the squeeze, because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that that is what's killing the squeeze. Number one, this equity, raising this equity at these prices is really good for the company. It allows them to make a lot of money for a lot less shares being sold into the market at a later date, right? So like when those shares get sold into the market, what's going to happen? There's going to be an instant 23 million shares bought at $7.40 whatever cents. So unless the price is higher than that, you're only going to see it go up, right? So just wait and see what happens. All right. Guys, we are just waiting to see what's going to continue to happen here. I'm waiting with you. I'm excited to see what happens. So let's just be calm about it, right? I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to wake up again at like 1:30 in the morning. I'm going to check it. I'm going to see what's going on. Because I want to know what's happening in the stock that I'm invested in, that I care about, that I've been paying attention to very closely for the last 3 years. It doesn't make sense not to do it, and it doesn't make sense for me not to do it for you guys, right? So that being said, I am going to get out of here in a minute. I am going to go have pizza with my family and just enjoy the evening. I hope you guys do the same. Stay positive, stay motivated, stay motivating. See you guys later. Bye.